Okay, we already knew that you forced elderly into nursing homes, which, in result, killed thousands of them. But now we learn that you also failed to report thousands, and your state is still thriving. New York has the second worst death rate in the US. I really hope all this is in his bestseller. It sounds like a great story. If you didn't already know, somehow, some way, the aide of the governor of New York admitted that they were withholding data in nursing home deaths from coronavirus. This report states that deaths could be twice as high as the state's data showed. And the New York Times just ran this article yesterday. Remarks made by the top aide made in what was supposed to be a private conference call with Democratic lawmakers came as a cascading series of new reports, and the court order have left Mr. Cuomo, a third-term Democrat, scrambling to contain the political fallout over his oversight in nursing homes, where more than 13,000 people have died in the pandemic in the state. Lawmakers from both parties have called for stripping the governor of the emergency powers that he has exercised during the pandemic. In case you're out of the loop, Andrew's brother is Chris Cuomo, one of the hosts on CNN. Back in May, people were upset because instead of asking his brother why he decided to pack COVID patients into nursing homes, killing untold amounts of people, Chris used this segment to roast his brother.
Now, you had video come out before we go to break where you wanted to encourage people to get tested, and some people are afraid it's going to hurt. So you had video of it that I want to show the audience of you actually getting tested. Here it is. There's you. You were kind of funny, and they were testing you. Now, a few questions about this process. First of all, is it true that when you were having the test administered, you inhaled and the doctor's finger went all the way up your nose and got stuck and had to be released with a tool? Is that true? Just to deal with the record.
She wanted to comment that I have a little button nose, and she was afraid that the swab would actually hurt because it extended my nasal cavity.
The proboscis
she was
issue.
Speaking about the delicacy of the
nose.
Yes.
And that's what, you know what, I understand. This is the normal swab I'm holding up here now, and for everybody at home. A very valuable object. There's only one company in the entire country that makes these up in Maine. All right, here's the swab. Is it true that this was the swab that the nurse was actually using on you, and that at first it went into your nose and disappeared, so that in scale, this was the actual swab that was being used to fit up that double-barrel shotgun that you have mounted on the front of your pretty face?
See, I said I was going to be nice and sweet.
I just want a yes, no.
And
was it
trying.
this?
I was trying.
Or was it this?
Very hard. Look.
Which was it?
You know.
And it was funny. He probably could have asked his brother a couple of questions. But Anna, come on now. For months, CNN has carried almost 24/7 sobering COVID news. A few minutes of friendly bantering between two brothers with high profile, high-stress jobs is not supposed to be journalism. It's called humor. It is a coping mechanism for some of us. Simple. If it offends you, don't watch. Okay, I won't. Shit. Ain't gotta tell me twice. And that goes for Fox too. I remember this report from July being funny back then. Now? Wow. And in other news, the Recall Newsom effort has collected more than 1.5 million signatures, which is the amount needed to get a special election on the ballot. Sadly, I don't think anything will come of either, but I love to be proven wrong. A New York Assemblyman alleges that the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, threatened to destroy him over the nursing home scandal. According to this CNN report, Democratic Assemblyman Ron Kim told CNN that he received a call on his cell phone from the governor last week as he was bathing his children at home. Cuomo called me directly on Thursday to threaten my career if I did not cover up for Melissa. He tried to pressure me to issue a statement, and it was a very traumatizing experience. We're in this business together, and we don't cross certain lines. And he said I hadn't seen his wrath and that he can destroy me. Well, damn.